Finally. Okay,
Ready? Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Let the record reflect that this is a meeting of the St. Joseph County Alcohol Beverage Board on this 24th day of June at 9:03. The members of the board are Steve Winter, myself, Lee Slavinskas, and Michelle Trauber of the Indiana State Excise Police. Are there any persons here who wish to voice opposition to any permits on the agenda today? If so, would you please stand, state the permit you wish to remonstrate against, and remain standing?
On Belser, Fire Marshal, Cheers, and Nolan.
Okay,
Cheers and Millwood.
Yes.
Michael Shaw, Town of Roseland, Cheers.
Okay,
okay,
and just so you know, we're not gonna be able to hear cheers again today. I did confirm they still have the hold. They're working with the ATC. I don't know what those discussions entail exactly, but they currently on a letter of extension, another extension for 60 days. I think, I didn't write it down, but I looked it up and saw that they recently got another 60-day extension. So you guys can always email me. I think you both have my email. You don't have my email.
I could.
Thank you. Email me and ask me like, hey, is that going only about a week before? And then I can kind of tell you if we go next month or not. So,
Yeah.
But as far as Knollwood, I'll have you sign in if you don't mind. Just after you're done. Thanks.
so as soon as you're done signing, you can stand up and we'll swear you in. If you're not going to actually testify at all, the gentleman.
You're excused.
You can leave. We can hang around if you want, but you don't have to be sworn in.
Okay.
Okay, and in addition, will all persons attending seeking a new permit, requesting a change in location or ownership, or seeking a renewal after a violation, stand and raise your right hand?
Okay.
Then we'll just wait for the officer for a second. Okay. Do each of you solemnly swear and affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any testimony that you may give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you may be seated. All right, that first item of business, I'd like to get a motion for approval of the minutes of the last meeting.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. The next item on the agenda will be approval of the renewals without violations. Those being RC 7104916, the Amikis Club, RC 7106837, BFW Post number 360, RR 7186160, Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, DL 7121863, Kroger number J938, RR 7122306, Hop Station Craft Bar, RR 7106895, The Pirates Cove, DL 7121157, One Stop Mart, DL 7128223, Quick Stop Food Center, RR 7133495, Zing Japanese Restaurant, RR 7138173, Chili's Bar and Grill number 1839, DL 7134096, 711418838A. Is there a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
There's a motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, the motion carries. There is an item on the agenda, R bar RR 7137739, which we will defer the hearing to your board, the South Bend board. With no other business before this portion of the meeting, do I have a motion for adjournment?
I will motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay, we have motion and second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Okay, Mr. Caldwell, it's all your show.
Good morning. Call to order the Alcoholic Beverage Board of St. Joe County, which includes the city of South Bend and surrounding towns. In attendance today is Lisa Levinskas, Officer Michelle Trauber, and I'm Jim Caldwell. Is there a motion for approval of the minutes of the previous meeting?
So moved.
Second, all those in favor signify by aye. Next up is the approval of renewals without violation. I'll list them off. VFW number 1954 on Tamarack Road in North Liberty. Linebacker Lounge on South Bend Avenue in South Bend. Rum Village Inn on Kimball Avenue in South Bend. Treva's on Lincoln Way West in Osceola. The General Deli and the Hammer and Quill on Jefferson Boulevard in South Bend. Wuchi's
Japanese, I don't.
Japanese.
Yeah, that's.
Fusion Bar on North Michigan Street in South Bend. J.C. Lauber on East LaSalle in South Bend. University Express Mark on Dixie Way South in South Bend. Blues Spot and Bistro on Johnson Street in South Bend. Blarney Stone Wine and Spirits number 8 on Bendix Drive in South Bend. Baradan grocery store renewal. This is in New Carlisle. Smoker Friendly 1574 on State Road 23, Granger, Unit G. And Nitro Entertainment. Oh, wait.
Yeah, a couple more.
Yes.
Number 6.
Number 6 on Portage Avenue.
Skip the next one.
Notre Dame Stadium. At Notre Dame. And then Nitro Entertainment at South Bend on Edison Road.
I will move for approval.
I'll second.
Motion in the second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay, next up is there someone here from Knollwood?
I didn't anticipate there would be because there's no violations, so, do you wanna do no wood first?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and call it, then we can.
Okay. Notre Dame or Knollwood is RR 714-2451. It's a renewal. It was actually for automatic renewal because there are no violations.
Mhm, but we have a demonstrator.
Yes.
You can come on up if you want.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
You have a seat?
And state your name for the record, please.
I'm no Sir Fire Marshal Clay Fire. I have violations that are all since October of 2025 in the sprinkler system. Their sprinkler system also is due for their 5-year annual test, which is overdue by 108 days. Their hood suppression system has 3 violations. And so I'm just trying to get those fixed, and I have not heard a response from them yet. So
How many times have you reached out to them?
that I don't have right in front of me.
Okay.
I know there, let's see, on our compliance engine. See, reports have gone out pretty much. Let's see, is the activities. Looks like they have called in November and in May that the software company calls them and lets them know. And I know we have sent at least 2 notifications that way too, so.
Don't you as fire marshal have authority to shut them down?
It has to be a life safety issue and I can't even, I don't have the authority to even define. So,
Oh, I
That-
was gonna say this was a safety issue. That's why I was gonna say
Yeah.
we can continue it until next month and have them
Yeah.
appear.
Yeah,
If it's a safety for the members of fire
And I would say that sprinkler system and fire suppress and the hood would be, have you met with the building commission?
They really, since it's a existing building, that really does not fall under theirs. It's kind of a life, it comes to me. I've taken a couple different avenues. Sometimes I try to work with the state and get some stuff done. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't with the state fire marshal, so.
Yeah, and
So-
clearly, like, you're not just coming, hey, last month they didn't call me back. I mean,
No.
this has been a long.
Yeah.
This 8-month issue.
I just want to bring it to their attention and see if we can get this resolved.
You know, with these type of violations on safety, in good conscience, I can't approve it. So I'll make a motion for continuance to the next meeting,
Okay,
so they can appear. Do they have to be notified
I
that,
will notify them.
so they'll have to file for extension if their license comes due, or,
Yeah,
okay,
There's a motion, second.
second.
Okay, motion in the second. All
Sorry.
those in favor of continuing until the July meeting, say aye.
aye,
Any, okay, so,
Yeah, so that they can be here to, because we can't renew it either when there's remonstrators here saying, hey, I'm opposed to renewal. They need to come and address the issues of
Yeah.
the remonstrance. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're good.
okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
next up is our bar on Mishawaka Avenue. Is there someone here from there?
I do not
Okay.
know why they are not here because they have,
Notification.
yeah, they know they have violations. So
Okay. This is RR 713-7739. Is there a motion to continue the next month?
so moved.
I'll second.
Motion and a second to continue. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye,
Aye.
Okay, and then, Bar and Grill. There is, they are under an extension.
Yep, there is currently still an alert in the system for Cheers. They're working with the ATC on all of their numerous violations. So we'll have to continue that till July 22.
Are these all new violations after they've been put on that program?
I don't know about that because I don't have their timeline in front of me right now.
Okay.
Some of them I do think they got after they were put on that program, but basically these are 3 pending violations that they have not adjudicated with the state. And so, but that's because the offer the state made was revocation and they don't want, so they're all the legal and
Okay,
trying to work that.
Okay, so that is RR 713-6368. Cheers Bar and Grill on Dixie Way. Is there a motion to continue until July 22nd meeting?
so moved.
Second.
Motion in the second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye,
Next is, the South Bend Discount Liquors at DL 713-0500. Is there someone here from there? There is. Okay. If you could both state your names for the record and your position.
My name is Gurjeet Singh. I'm
Okay.
owner of the company.
Okay. And have you both been sworn in?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what is your name?
Jesse Anderson.
Jess.
Been that.
They're saying, okay, got it. Thank you. And what's your title? Are you owner too?
Manager.
Okay, so you guys have an extensive list here at South Bend Discount Liquors. How long have you been the manager?
Been like 2 years.
2 years. Okay. So, how long have you owned the store?
12 years, I think,
Okay.
11, 12 years.
Okay, so back in August of 2016, we had a violation for signs and banners. That the prosecutor deferred judgment on that one. July of 18, you had furnishing alcohol to a minor, paid a $500 fine. August of 23, so 5 years later, there was an alcohol compliance check violation, paid $1,000 fine. Then it looks like the officers were doing maybe a detail at your store or something, because all in September of 25, completely separate incidences. So for the board to understand, and tell me if I'm wrong, like maybe at 8 o'clock, one officer got this case, and at 9 o'clock, another officer got this case, and at 10 o'clock, a third officer got this case. Like they were doing a detail or something there. So on September 12th of 25, they had a warning for a minor in the store that was dismissed. But then there was a minor, didn't check ID, employee without a permit, you paid a $2,500 fine. Another charge on the same date was a minor, you didn't check ID, employee without permit, paid a $2,000 fine, and had a 3-day suspension. And then a third time on that same day, you had a minor, you didn't check their ID, you paid a $2,000 fine and had a 10-day suspension.
Yes.
How do we do this?
That was a bad day. What
That
the
was
heck was
horrible
going
week
on?
for us. There was a new guy we hired, and he didn't have employee permit at that time. We told him, he said he already applied it, but he didn't, actually.
Okay,
So, but next week when they came, he showed the employee permit. So there was employee permit with him at that time.
okay,
So, and then he was going through the divorce or something. We gave him training, like not to sell to minor, how to check ID. And the same thing, same stupid guy was doing it. And then after a week, we told him, okay, you can't work here anymore. And it was same guy was doing it. And I don't know, like one guy came, he gave like employee permit ticket, then the second police officer came, third came. He don't know what's going on too. So it was keep happening like back and forth.
did he call, like the first time that the officers dealt with him, did he call manager or owner and say, hey, the police are here and I sold to a minor?
Yes, he called him actually.
Yeah, but they call second time. They don't let me know first time was happening there, you know.
Okay,
It wasn't night, but they called me second time. So I told him like he don't have no permit, so I tell him to leave. But
okay,
when he said what happened, he don't know, he don't sell to minor. I said maybe if you're selling, that's why they're here, you know.
right,
And I told them all empire, it's not, don't sell any minor, you know. No minor no even can come in there in the store.
right.
We have like sign and everything, but I think he.
I don't know if he sold to minor because it was out of my knowledge, because when police officer, according to police officer, when they pulled him, there was minor in the car and they found a booze with him. So I don't know if somebody else bought it for him, that I don't know.
Well, I think that's why one of the things was just a warning for the minor, and because maybe you even kicked the minor out, I'm not sure. But I know that's why there was a warning. But 3 times the violation of not checking an ID was, so that makes me think that they were at least in the store.
Yes, so that guy, like I told you, he was going through his divorce and he's like, oh, I'm stressed. I'm like, okay, if you are stressed like that, you can't work here then.
Mhm.
So then we let him go after that. But it was some guy who was making all these.
How long? So I understand between the first or the second, whatever it was, the first and second time when you got the phone call, that maybe they were kind of close together. Like I said, I think there were several officers that were out there doing a detail, probably because of the complaint. And so I think that's why it was happening like very fast.
Yeah,
because-
it's like 20 to 30 minutes. They are around it. I think.
Yeah, so maybe they didn't have time to call you, but as far as employee permits go, you can't just ask them, have you applied? You
Yes.
have to see it. So if they say, I haven't gotten it back yet, then you get their receipt. The receipt that they get that says, I applied on this date. You need to get that. Because it's required that you keep the records.
Yes,
So you have to have the record, even if it's the receipt record.
but he brought the employee permit back with him in 3-4 days. I don't know if he applied after that or he applied the right way.
He
So-
probably did apply. Well, again, you would have to check the dates on it.
Yeah.
Because he probably did apply after the fact.
So then we
So-
kept him over there for another week, but then
Okay.
the second incident happened. I'm like, no, you can't work here anymore.
Well, by then it was the third incident, wasn't it?
No, it's two incident, I think,
No.
like in one day, like within
Oh,
half an
two,
hour.
yeah,
Yeah,
In a half hour.
in a half hour, like 2 or 3. police officers.
days.
Yeah, there was 3 violations within like a few hours and one evening type thing.
You know, as a manager, if the police are there and you get notified, you have to be there.
Yeah,
But I came there, but they left. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I leave like 30-45 minutes from there, so
Yeah.
they call me, so I get ready and then go there, but
We're already gone by
yeah.
that point. So you served, yeah, so that was, $6,500 that you paid.
horrible week for us. That was like
Yeah,
real bad.
and 13-day suspension. Did you do it 3 and then 10 later or 13
think it's
altogether?
together.
All together.
Altogether.
Altogether? Okay, so that was a big hit too, right?
Yeah.
When did you serve that suspension?
It was like in January this year,
Okay,
I think.
Yeah,
so again, prior to that, they had a violation for signs. It was deferred. 2018 furnishing alcohol to a minor, 2023 alcohol compliance check. And then this, this bad day in September 25.
I mean, you've got to do better,
Yes,
you know, this is ridiculous,
yeah, totally
you
agree.
know. We have places next to universities that don't have these kind of violations,
Mhm.
and they have tons of young people within walking distance. And you guys are out on the outskirts of town, still in the city, obviously, not that far out. But all these issues with minors. You know,
I totally understand the punishment we got. That is a big hurt and we know like how to handle this now.
How many other stores do you have? How many stores do you have total?
I have 12 stores.
12 stores. Okay. I knew you had a lot of stores.
You know, I don't know what all the prior neighborhood, history is, but if you have that many minors coming in one day, apparently there's a reputation out on the street. That
Yeah.
that's a place to go to buy liquor if you're underage.
Yeah.
you know. I know you've tried, and I know that you really work hard at this, you know, and I know you paid a big fine. You know, but I think that, you know, if we're gonna do anything, it would be a 1 year.
With the neighborhood, is it hard for you guys to check IDs? Are your clerks afraid or anything like that? Like,
They give us hard time, but we have checked the ID, otherwise we can. I mean,
do you card everybody or just under 40?
mostly like if it's older, then we okay, but we call mostly
Mostly everybody?
Yeah, even every single day.
Because I was gonna say, maybe that's just gonna be easier if you get the word out that we're carding everybody.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put a sign on the door that effective immediately.
Yeah,
We are,
$6,500 plus the loss of revenue,
yeah,
Yeah,
you know, over a 13-day period, you know what the revenue is.
after 13-day period, our business is hurt.
I would urge you to card everybody, even if they're 90.
do you have the system there at your store where you have to scan the IDs or no?
yeah, we can scan, like, and then the system lets you go. I mean,
But you don't have to scan it?
yeah, they skip sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
We can do that, like, skip it, and then everybody have to scan the ID, then the system gonna run, otherwise it's not gonna be.
It sounds like they maybe learned their lesson.
yeah,
I hope.
if you don't learn your lesson after $1,000, you know.
You know, and all those violations in one day with one employee makes me feel like don't want to take your license away and ruin your business because of that. So I'm kind of inclined like you are to say, let's renew the license for 1 year. If I see you again next year,
No,
things are gonna be different.
Yeah.
So I'll make a motion for a 1 year renewal.
I'll second that.
Motion in a second. All those, any further discussion? All those in favor signify by aye.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
good luck.
Be careful. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yep.
Beer Bellies Barbecue, RR 714-728 on State Road 931 in South Bend. Anybody here from there? Huh, go figure. All right.
Yeah, because they didn't have their orange sign last month, remember? And then the
Yeah.
lady said they had just posted it that
Mhm.
morning or something.
Right.
Wow.
So do we continue?
Yeah,
I'll make a motion to continue Beer Belly's Barbecue.
A second, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
aye. Huh, okay, I'll send them a letter.
Makahan Supermarket, 425 South Main Street in South Bend. Is there someone here from there? Very good. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you folks doing?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Good. Could you both state your name for the record?
My name is Horacio Rosales, president.
And then I'm Jessica Rosales, treasurer.
Okay. And so you want to explain what you're doing today?
Yeah, so we're here, we applied for the, liquor off of the riverfront. We want to, currently we just have a beer and wine, license, but we wanted to go ahead and, be able to implement some drinks that are traditional to our Mexican, culture. I want to be able to offer those with our Mexican cuisine that we offer as well at our restaurant.
So just to give the board some background, so they have beer only, right?
Mhm.
Okay, they have currently a beer only, and if you're familiar with the location, it's like a restaurant
Right.
on one side and a
It's-
supermarket on the other side. Yep. And so this permit is for the restaurant portion only. They're not allowed to sell carry out at all. And like I said, they have beer only right now, so they're going to relinquish that one, right?
Yes.
And apply for the riverfront permit so they can have beer, wine, and liquor, hence the margaritas and the other drinks that I wasn't familiar
Yeah.
with that they said they wanted to start making, so.
Any comments from the city legal department?
It's over. Should bring the front clean already.
Any violations in the past on the beer license?
Not that I'm aware of.
Thank you. Well, then, pretty clear to me. I'll make a motion for approval.
I'll second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Take your time, right?
Thank you.
There being no other business before the board,
Did we do the minutes already?
Yes.
with the pleasure of the board. Sir, did you have anything?
No,
No.
I'm sorry,
Here's what the city.
You're with the
Oh, you're with the, yeah.
An invite to the meeting, I thought I was on the board, so forgive me. Talking of Danny corrected me, I was embarrassed myself.
Director of Community Investment.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
To see what sits on the river thing too, so you can see how it comes from riverfront.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Just observing this thing.
Okay, okay. Okay, meeting's adjourned.
Motion to adjourn,
So moved.
second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Aye.